Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
2024, we get into a bag, man. My mindset done elevated. Check it out. Look. Hey, I've been thinking about my mom. Sleep. I'm still fucked up about Rob. Got me thinking about my dad. I ain't haven't been to past. Life been moving fast and they don't ever go as planned. That's why I'm hella proud of you. Pick the camera up. I remember my first you pick the hammer up. Cause then I'm praying for you every single day. Every time we talk, time I see my uncle face. Then I start thinking about Don. You can keep on going on. I have too many people try to fit them in one song. If you with me, then you with me, and I hope you sing along. 20K on taxes, burger in my glasses. I look like stuffing money in a match. Wrong side to the bank, this bread all in. Katie up, not at all. We ain't used to see the fucking views. Scenery immaculate. I'm stacking at 24. Said I'm done with this rubbish shit. 25. Check 25 last month. Why you think I picked this fucking mic back up? I'm 35th and 19. My boy, where the cash at? Bitch, hit my cash app. Talking about a post. I got hella cheat codes. Gotta be my people. I was peeping through that. Just I see the other side. What I'm about to tell you, dog, it really blew my mind. Think about it, brother, before you try to say I'm lying. I was only playing 10, but I passed that. That's past 10. When you get money, you don't care about advantage. Advantage. I can't rubber bands, kid, make paper back. Look at the bank like an addict. I have it. I ain't running out. I'm the type of motherfucker that keeps spending in a drum, dog. I got it figured out. Hey, keep going, dog. Keep doing what you're trying to do. It took 3 years for me to make 20 bands off the dogs. You feel me? Took 3 years. It took me three seasons of Storage Wars to finally tell my girl, hey, get up, we gonna go get a unit. We made more than I ever did at work. You know what I mean? And guess what? I got let go this year. It don't even matter. Made it happen. 2024, I lost my job. It don't really matter though. Last year I learned voodoo. Long live Raj. I miss you. I'm still addicted. The difference is I am no longer addicted. I predicted it, I did it. You know what that means. Now I focus on the million every day. I thank God just because we live it. So all my little brothers, you got it. Just take a minute. And all I need is Kevin Dunn. That's why, yo, just say the most. When I had, yeah, that's the most question down. And I'm saying, so you think I'm putting on? Like, come on. They don't even know. This ain't nothing like your age that you heard before. This is everything I'm paid for. Why you think I'm ready to finally jump to the other side of that table? I'm laying down now, yeah, we all live. My bitch got the fix now, yeah, she don't. Been had the fish kill you niggas all cut. I've been past the 100, hope you niggas keep up. And I ain't slowing down, y'all ain't messing with me. When a nigga had less, y'all wasn't checking on me. And I still cut a deal if you talking about three. Said I still cut that deal if you talking about three.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Thought this next song was gonna play. I guess it didn't. We're gonna let it play though.
Hey, hey, hey. Look, I gotta thank God that I wouldn't be. I started with a half, now I keep a couple piece. After preparation prevents for performance. Money don't grow on trees, but trust I keep a forest. And I grew up the poorest, dog, so what's your excuse? I flip back out the street in my daily commute. The south side to the east, dog, the north side to the west. If I make it back from Cali, thank God, cause I'm blessed. And I never got caught, dog, I never broke laws. I put pause on motherfuckers just for breaking their jaws. That's what you heard about me. Well, you wanna see. It was disrespect, dog. Not me. I'm from California, hey. At the end of the day, flip bags, straight rags, fuck minimum wage. Bastard, it's only right I'm rapping. Was always good with mathematics, it's only right I'll trap it. I did work, I broke parts, and I made it out the students. I'm from a city now where you gotta keep guns. That's Phoenix, dog. The meanest weapon hotter than the sun. And I ain't the only one, dog. We all got clips. My clip don't jam. This
That Russian stick, AK-47, just a Russia sale. I ain't talking about what? Puppies and bones. Also puppies and bones. Passing with bones.
Nigga, you better not play with it, bro. Have niggas run this your bro. She keep talking about her niggas, but she know we in a hole. Won't fall smooth, and you know we on foes. Race not to fold. No, this ain't nothing I chose. They get with the stick, and it came from Big Bro. You get it in by the low. Yeah, that's all that we know. I gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home.
Gotta do whatever it takes to get my mama home. Let's go. Shout out to my brothers Joe and my boy Zay right there, man. Those Call of Duty days definitely bring me some memories. We were on them Call of Duty war zones all night. But what's good, man? What's good, everybody? Shout out to you. Shout out for being here on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Y'all literally could be doing anything. I still tell myself to this day, it's amazing. It's amazing that I'm able to teach. I'm able to show you guys exactly what we've been doing with TSQ and maximizing off of these profits within gold, within this industry of trading. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. You already know it's your boy Suave Flex, man. So we're gonna get straight into it. I think this is gonna be a quick, easy call. Nothing too crazy. We already know what's happening inside of the market. We know what's happening inside of the world. So we also want to correlate that with the market and what is, and obviously what's going on. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna move this light that way I can get some color, some definition on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just turned off the whole light. Oh, that didn't help. Give me 1 second, guys. Just turned off the whole thing. Power outage. Gee. Can't do the call no more. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. There we go. Again. There we go. Perfect. Hold up. What? Awesome, y'all. All right, all right, all right. I know y'all can see me. Dope, dope. I'm pretty sure y'all still could have seen me, but I want to just make sure for the recording. Obviously I get some stuff in. But what's good, man? I'm gonna get straight into it, okay, guys? I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna show you how the market opened and how it's gonna correlate into what we're looking for and how we're gonna be, able to maximize and catch some trades, catch some, opportunities within this market. And if we start to see, things that I'm about to explain here, if we start to see them throughout the week, then we know exactly what's going to happen for this market and what trend we're going to be looking for overall. Because when we teach TSQ, what are we looking for, guys? All right, we're looking for that trend. Okay, TSQ, trend. And what's the S?
Structure.
Structure. Let's go. Key level. Let's get our quarter level. I'm sorry. Quarter level. TSQ, guys. Easy. And if you don't know what these orange lines are, that's exactly what I'm talking about when we say TSQ, quarter levels. We're watching these levels within, the bigger time frames. And that's exactly why we start this call, whether I have it up on the daily chart just because I'm showing what we're teaching, or if I have it straight on the 4 hour, because that's exactly what we look for when we're looking for our trend. When we're looking for our strategy, when Joe taught me this And we kind of came together and we said, you know what, we got to teach the world. Okay. We got to teach the world and we got to show everybody exactly how they can maximize using TSQ, these quarter levels that we were seeing as great areas of what? Respect, where gold likes to respect. And you guys could see it. These pink lines are great areas that gold likes to respect. Okay. Those hundredth levels. Okay. And when we see these levels really break, they break and typically they go crazy. They just break through. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm looking for here within this next throughout this week. Okay, just based off news, just based off how this market's going to be looking. Nothing too crazy within the Forex Factory. And if you don't know what Forex Factory is, tap in with this. This is going to be where you can find your major news folders, not your outlets, okay? But if you want outlets, that's a different kind of resource. But this is going to be where all your folders are. Not only that, it gives you kind of, the sessions, what time, Sydney, Tokyo. Right now, we're in what session, guys? We're currently in a little bit of Tokyo, okay? We're in that Tokyo session right now, still, okay? Because what time does, look, begins in 2 hours and 53 minutes, 12 a.m. my time. So London hasn't even started yet, okay? Let's see. So when we know that London hasn't even started, we know this is kind of like that pre-London session. We're looking like, okay, cool. So we want London to go in these kind of areas, or we want to see, structure. All right, shout out to my boy Jaime. I heard him say that. All right. When we look for structure, okay, we're typically going for that 30-minute, hour to 30-minute chart. Okay. And look at that. That's perfect, guys. That's perfect. And why do I say that's perfect? Because when we look at structure, when we look to that left to right that I teach, almost everybody in the chat, that left to right. And when we're teaching that left to right, we see this angle right here already where it kind of just respected this. It respected this side. So what do we think is going to happen right here on this side? All right. Realistically, that's going to be that support, and we want to see it what? We want to see it break, okay, through that hundredth level where I said that gold what likes to respect. And I told you guys, when I started this call, it's going to be kind of, very, very easy. And, we might even stay a little bit longer. My brother Joe hopped on the call. Shout out to my brother Joe, the Raider, the true Raider, the true
Hey, my
Raider.
bad. Last weekend it didn't start till like I think 9:06. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I thought you
You're
had some
right. You're
music
right.
playing.
You're right. You're right. You're not even lying, brother. You're not even lying.
But I
But shout
got
out.
one homie on the call right now, so I sent him the link.
Perfect, perfect. No worries. I'm barely getting into it, so I'll go back a little bit more where we just started. Okay. I'll delete
Nice.
this. I'll delete this. That way I can reteach it. That's cool.
And I like how it went too because last Sunday you were looking for the buys.
Yep. And I'm still looking for some buys right now. It's perfect.
But either way, last Sunday when you had that outlook, that's where it went.
Yep. And that's where we wanted it to go. And that's where we're gonna have it go this week. And I'm gonna show y'all. Joe, jump in whenever, but I already know if you need me to, share anything. But so getting into it, all right, you guys. So TSQ, when we're teaching TSQ, typically we like to teach what? Trend, structure, and then quarter levels, okay? These orange lines, that's exactly what these quarter levels are, okay? And to be honest, it's very, very easy to mark these up. If you don't have them marked up, get them marked up because it saves you a lot of time to understand when we say, oh, it just broke a quarter level, or yo, hit that 25 level. This is what we're talking about, okay? Now, I have some pink ones. Those are going to be like, major levels for me that I like to watch, just watching one of my mentors. These are areas that he also likes to watch as well. Now, when we teach it, we want this thing to what? Break through. I was just showing you guys just before you hopped on the call, showing Jaime, why we're looking for this buy, why this is a great what? Support level for us to catch a buy, okay? If I'm looking from left to right, I was just saying that right there. And funny enough, my brother Danny hopped onto the call. Okay. When we teach this left to right kind of, system, I'm looking left over here and I noticed that, okay, cool. This is an area that what? Gold, it broke through. It smashed through this. So when I see that, realistically, we always want to see a what? A retest. And when we see that retest and we know that this area wasn't broke, it didn't break through. And I'm on the 30-minute because when we teach TSQ, when we teach our strategy, the 30-minute area, the 30-minute structure is going to be an area that we are, the 30-minute is going to be, candle. Sorry, geez. Is going to be a freaking time frame that we like to look for, so we could see where structures actually forming. Okay, left to right, like I'm explaining now. When we see that actually respect, how it's respecting right now, I'm going to put another red circle. When we see it respecting like that, then we know we're game. We know we're good. We know that, okay, cool. We could probably take this buy, okay, because it's going to be what? It's going to be following some, I would say some of your checklists. If you're following anything for your trading plan, that's the real word I was looking for. Your trading plan, then follow it. If this is part of your trading plan and you're like, okay, cool, I could risk a point zero 0.01, I could risk, 50 pips to 100 pips to, make this money because I know that it's respecting this left to right, this structure, and then a better area to, a better way to catch this entry would have been right here, this 15-minute chart. You know that in 15 minutes, if it didn't break this area, you're golden. And you could still not be in drawdown right now. Even if you took this trade, like let's just say you got in right here. So at 91, that's 100 pips. Da-da-da. 91 right here. And if you just wanted to risk 50, it'd be right here. Little to no drawdown. Okay, guys. Let's just say you got in over here. And that's where we can't get greedy. This is where, it didn't really hit a 70% mark, but it hit an area where you could have like been like, all right, cool. I could put my stop loss in profit and I could be with cool taking $1 or $2. If it comes back down to this area, what can you do? Catch another entry. Catch another entry. And then when you see another $2, $3 and it's hitting that same area that, it kind of was playing in before and it just didn't really break because this is where you start to really get deep and start, to really focus on this chart. And it might sound confusing right now if you're brand new, but understand when we're teaching the 15-minute chart, it's a great point of entry.
My bad.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Smaller time frames, even better. Because look at that. You could have caught some pips. 41 to what? Right there. That's 30 pips, 40 pips, 50 pips. There you go. Joe taught me that little 70%, like take 50. 50 might be cool. We teach y'all 50 to what? 100. 50 to 100. If it's as soon as it hits 50, we say break even automatically. Put your stop loss to break even.
Yeah, 30 to 50.
Gold, she's crazy. When she hits though, because you could put this entry and then she could just boom, just take off. And all of a sudden 100 pips already hit. You're already good. I'm out, done, ready to go. I'm done for the day. Let me go hop on Arc Raiders. Let me go hop on Red Sec. Let me go help the kids. Let me go play, let me go watch a movie with the kids. Let me go watch a movie with my girl. Let me go do this, do that. Whatever you want to do, that's what trading is for. It's financial freedom. It's at the end of the day, it's to give you freedom. You're not going to make $1 million tomorrow. You're not going to make $1 million in a year, but if you focus and compound your life with this lifestyle, you can make a lot of money. But we all
You could
got
pay a bill. You could pay a
that.
bill tomorrow. You could pay a bill in a week. You could change your odds and your circumstances.
And it's definitely happening for me. It's happened for me plenty of times, a lot of times where it comes clutch where I hit a $1,200 week. Like what? An extra 1,200 a week? What?
You did that once in a day at Friday. Recently.
Like it's that
You're all stoked.
like it's that easy, guys.
Right before withdrawal, right before market close.
Like, but you got to really be focused. You got to really understand that this is a mental thing. Joe teaches it. Proper risk management prevents poor performance. Risk when we tell you 0.01, use the
Like
0.01. Don't try to get rich tomorrow. Compound your
so
account. Go ahead,
so
go ahead.
last week I started with 150 and I took it to 215. Friday I held the trade and because it gapped so hard, it took away $60 on a $10 stop loss that I had. But I don't give a shit. I knew what I did holding it over the weekend. I wanted to see if it would gap up and it didn't. So it fucked me. But the thing about it too is that you guys got to be aware that this is trading. So I took a $60 loss on a $10 loss that I had placed. I placed a stop loss, but there's gaps in the market sometimes when it falls really hard. And so it took an extra $50. So it's really like I traded last week for nothing and I'm starting this week fresh again. But I mean, cool, whatever. Like practice your stop loss. Thank God I had a stop loss. Like blah blah blah, whatever. And that's just a part of it. But it is what it is. And guess what? Usually every time, so I started with 150. After I get past 250, that's where it's race off to the horses. You feel me? It's like that's where I make 700, 800, 900. So I just got to take my time and be patient, wait for the next setup, but I mean that's a part of it. And like this is the second time it's happened to me holding over the weekend. Obviously, I could have came back on Sunday today and it could have been up fucking 700 pips. It could have been up massive whatever. And that's what I was hoping for, like, because at the same time, we know it's been consolidating so much and there's old price points is very high. So I feel like when it does take off, it can rip another $1,000 in price and just leave all this consolidation and just shoot. So it's like sometimes you got to take that risk to hit that crazy swing. And
Mm-hmm.
if we know it's going up, like how it went up, like you guys gotta think from Sunday to Sunday, the last past week, if you would have just took buys when CJ was speculating buys, you would have ended the week up. There would have been other points where at the tip where you could have sold for massive pips and not been greedy. But from Sunday to Sunday, once it starts trending, you guys will start noticing that Sunday starting point is a low, and then Sunday next Sunday might be a high. And it's like, oh, the market's trending, and you start looking at it like, damn, I could have just held one trade all week, and it starts gapping hundreds of dollars. You feel me? So that's all I gotta say about that. But you guys know, 50 pips stop loss, 30 pips stop loss, and if you do the 30 pip stop loss, you got to be prepared if you break even, and you could get back in. And if you even hit a 30 pip stop loss or a break even, whatever, and you want to get back in, you could, or you could just say, it wasn't mine. It didn't leave how I wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because CJ knows that too. Like when I taught him with the 30 minutes, if it's the right point, it's never gonna go back to there. And those are a little more rare, but they happen. You'll get in on a 30-minute mark and it just never goes back that way. Or look
Look at
how
that.
far it went before it did.
Look at that though. Like this is perfect.
Yeah.
This thing could just
No,
hopefully we could see it go up right here. Like that would be beautiful. I think London session might see this gap and just take it all the way up here to 84 or I'm sorry, 48.25, me personally. This is where I want to see it go. Ah, and then we could see it just break down like this. Come right back down to this area because why? If we look left to right, then we'll see that that's going to be a good support area. If it breaks through, then what? We know that it's going to fucking just tank. It's going to just keep going. It's just going to keep going all the way below to maybe right back to this area to create that what? Look at this big ass M formation. If you don't know M formations, don't worry. You could even fucking start at babypips.com. Babypips.com teaches you everything about Forex. We don't teach Forex. We're teaching you a strategy that we use to trade in the gold market. But what that baby pips does, it helps you understand what we're talking about when we say structure, when we say resistance, support, breaking key levels, or, all this crazy stuff that we're saying. You start to tap into that, and it'll definitely just kind of change your perspective of what we're saying and how we're saying it. And
Yeah,
then you
Baby
can be
Pips
like,
is a great one for you guys.
yeah, and it's free. So tap in with that. Now, obviously, if you're looking for more private and you want this kind of call, this is where it's at every Sunday. So, Jaime, I don't know if you have any questions. Danny, do you have any questions? It's already 9:20. I want to make sure you guys are good. If not, I'm gonna end this call like that. This is what I'm seeing. All right. Let me send it into the chat right now. Private Discord only. That's all who's getting this information. And what I'm thinking, Joe, you let me know. Should I just post the call like the actual, this? Because I have it recording, but what I was thinking is I shouldn't post it until, the next week's call. That way I'm not giving out game until the following week. You know how we're trying to give out the information.
No, if they go out of the way for the channel, I'll just leave it. It's worth it if they go out of the way.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, if they're going
Yeah,
out of the way, you know what I mean? It's what
given
we want.
given the views. All right, brother. Much love to y'all. All right, appreciate
All right,
everybody.
y'all. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good
Danny, you got
weekend
something or
and a
what?
good
You
week.
good? Oh, he's unmuted. I don't know. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. Much love, though. All right, y'all.
That fool ain't trying to say nothing. Get him off the call.
At work right
I'm at
now.
work.
Oh, he's
Hey,
at
I'm at
work.
work right now.
Nah, he
I'm
ain't
at
trying to
work.
say shit.
I'm at work.
Fucking Joe.
All right, yeah.
All right,
Hey,
Hey.
hey, look. I got a thing without, bro. I wouldn't be. I started with a